Based in New York City, the Africa America Institute was established in 1953 by African Americans wanting to help newly arrived African students succeed in their quest to obtain advanced degrees from U.S. universities. The newfound skills and knowledge they took back to their home countries not only shaped them individually, but as these alumni distinguished themselves as political, thought, and cultural leaders, Africa as a whole benefited. And the benefit was mutual. The growing impact of emerging sovereign African nations highlighted the need for meaningful American understanding of Africa. Interconnectivity became a virtue in itself. This refined the threefold mission of AAI: to promote enlightened engagement between Africa and America through education, training, and dialogue. It has been AAI's amplifying, ever-evolving project for nearly 70 years. Today, with African countries presenting the world's youngest and fastest growing population, the intellectual, environmental, and economic imperatives to build human capacity on the continent have never been more timely. Through its programs and over 23,000 alumni, AAI is rising to the challenge. AAI's legacy is now generational and flourishing in American higher education, where AAI alumni in leadership roles are giving back.
The world can experience African genius because I do believe that this is showing what Africa can offer in the field of mathematics and statistics and in any field.
We are in a position whereby we are able to develop these particular potentials within our students through STEM. Then we are able to create a robust society that is knowledgeable, that is able, that is informed.
AAI promotes yearly convocations focusing on pedagogy and the state of education on both sides of the Atlantic.
And I thank the donors that have made it possible for people like me who, I can't say had no hope, but whose chances of going to college were very slim.
21st century globalism, aided by the spread of travel and ideas, has naturally given the younger generation an awareness of its common humanity that is unprecedented. But America today cannot fully embrace that awareness without vigilance toward a persistent racial inequality, erupting most visibly in violence against Black bodies. Any vacuum in education, any omission, only worsens the problem.
During the late 60s, in response to the general uprising around the United States, we launched a schools program which helped K through 12 education start to use materials that had young people learn about Africa, about Africans, and about African descendants.
I like to tell the story of going to a local high school in Louisiana, and I asked them what they knew about Africa. And there was just total silence. Nobody responded. And then finally, one student, a white student, and this is an 8th grade class, he raises his hand and he says, "Slaves came from Africa." Well, that was correct. That was all he knew.
If we fail to make this integration, to really have inspiring curricula for all our young people, then we may well diminish our chances for successful outcomes for the whole globe. These are the future voices, and they need to be inspired and encouraged, and their imaginations need to be engaged if they're going to do what we'll need to do to make this world a better place.